Hello, Empressors. It's Lara and Callan here. We are doing this video for you as the introduction to your Rising Tide newsletter, which you're going to be receiving quarterly. We thought it might be fun to start with a video introduction just to sort of mix things up a little bit. Today's newsletter is really about intentions because it's really still at the beginning of the year, first quarter. And we wanted to talk a little bit about intentions because we think that the terminology around intentions and goals and goal setting can be a little bit confusing, and I don't think there's any one definition out there. And so I thought, maybe Callan and I could have a little conversation about how we each kind of perceive goals and intentions and how we use them in our personal and professional lives. So Callan, I'll pass it right on over to you.
Well, yeah, Lara, I'm curious to hear from you how you kind of make the distinction between intentions and goals and anything else.
Yeah, so for me, I really prefer to talk about intentions. For me, goals feel a little bit punitive. You either achieve them and you win, or you don't and you lose. And I just don't think, I don't like that about them. I feel like it's not a very kind of human way to think about our lives, although I do think they serve a purpose. And I can talk about that in a minute. But for me, intentions feel sort of better for me in terms of bigger picture. I think you can kind of lose yourself a little bit when you're a little bit too focused on measurable goals. So for example, this year for me, my goal is to build Tide Risers by 3 new cohorts every year. So my goal this year is to attract 3 new facilitators in new locations for 2020. My intention, however, is to make sure that Tide Risers is living up to its mission, that we are doing our work according to our leadership principles, and that this is a really happy and thriving community for all of our members. If I was totally focused on making sure I get those 3 facilitators for 2020, I might lose sight of the mission and the values and the things that are actually really important. So for me, I really like to lead with intentions, just for that reason, so that I'm sure that I'm kind of living up to what I really want to be living up to.
Yeah, that really resonates with me too, as I was thinking about my intentions for the year, because I've got these kind of general things I want to be true at the end of the year. And so intentions are more for me like, I want to streamline and simplify things in my life. And I can set goals from here, right? I want to really intentionally focus the work I'm doing for my business and only take on what's going to serve the intention of what we want to do as a company. Mm-hmm. And then I also think a lot about my intention around my wellness and everything that encompasses, from eating what I need to eat to getting to the gym to being mentally present with my husband and child. So yeah, to me, it's just a bigger, broader container that also I love because it allows for kind of the magic to pop up for different directions to happen that I couldn't even plan.
So do you also set measurable goals for yourself? Do you have kind of that?
I do. Yeah, I do, because I think like that helps me to kind of begin to move in the right direction. Mm-hmm. But I don't worry too much if I don't hit them. I have a really balanced relationship with goals.
Nice.
So listen, guys, we would love to hear from you. Please head over to Slack and go on the Empressor channel and let us know how intention setting is going for you and ask us a bunch of questions. Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, bye everybody.